if you're doing an established business, like, hey, you want to do an insurance company, the insurance companies are dime a dozen. Hey, I need, or a loan company, I need to get a loan officer, and they kind of know that field. But if you're building a company and you truly have a new thing, and maybe you don't have SOPs in place, how do you develop that? Is that just working? Hopefully you have the right people in place and they help you develop that. And then over time you have that SOP.
That's actually the fun part. When there isn't a map, when there's no other business that is doing what you want to do or what your idea is. That happens a lot in the high-tech industry. But there's nothing wrong with employees who have spent a good part of their life in insurance or in the medical field or in manufacturing, and they have an idea that'll make things easier, better, less friction, and they want to start off a business and do solve the same problems but in a different way. Mm-hmm. And now, as far as when you have something new, there's no map. So I think you're a big proponent of just go try something.
Yeah.
And if it's successful, great, continue. If it's not, try something else.
Yeah, and like we use a software called Airtable. Airtable is just basically like a smart spreadsheet, but we use that for all of our content and all of our organization of workflows and whatnot. And I have a bad habit personally of having a new idea for how to do it and then putting it on this spreadsheet, but not doing it over here. So, and if you've let me, I'm that bull in the china shop that'll just break everything. And then it wasn't until Naomi stepped in and she basically made them all uniform. Mm-hmm. So now it's a much more understandable process. And just by that one little tweak and just like making it all uniform is helping those workflows, because, I've made countless flow charts, but flow charts are worthless if you can't enact them, if you can't execute on them. Mm-hmm. And what I've always struggled with, or what I say I struggle with, is building those processes. But I think, like you said, I secretly enjoy it. It's just hard. How do you implement it?